Here's a question almost no one in crypto can answer. What's the only NFT project that died, came back, and ended up on the shelves of Walmart, Target, and Chuck E. Cheese before launching one of the biggest airdrops in history? The answer is a cartoon penguin. This is the story of Pengu, how it nearly disappeared, how it came back, and the one question its chart is asking right now. It starts in July 2021. A collection of 8,888 cartoon penguins, Pudgy Penguins, launches on Ethereum. The first batch sells out in under 20 minutes. For a moment, it's a star of the NFT boom. Then the boom ends. NFT winter hits, and most projects simply die. Pudgy Penguins almost does too. The community turns on the original founders, broken promises, even rug pull accusations. The floor price collapses below 0.6 ETH. And in January 2022, the community votes the founders out. No leadership, no roadmap, a crashing market. By every measure, this project should have ended right there, but it didn't. In April 2022, a 20-something entrepreneur named Luca Netz buys the project for 750 ETH, about $2.5 million stocks, right as the market is falling apart. Everyone thought he was crazy. His plan wasn't another NFT drop. It was something almost no crypto project had tried. Build a real brand in the real world. So they made toys, plush penguins. In May 2023, the first toys hit Amazon and do $500,000 in 2 days. Then they land in Walmart, over 2,000 stores, plus Target, Chuck E. Cheese, Walgreens. More than 1.5 million toys sold. Over $10 million in revenue in a single year. And here's the clever part. Every toy has a QR code that opens Pudgy World, a free online game, quietly walking ordinary parents and kids into Web3 without them even noticing. The dead NFT had become a genuine consumer brand. And then, on December 13th, 2024, it launched its own token, Pengu, on Solana with an airdrop worth around $1.5 billion, the largest in Solana's history. The comeback looked complete, or so it seemed. Because launching a token is one thing, holding its value is another. Peng spiked on all that hype, and then it fell. Hard. From its all-time high near 5.7 cents, it's down roughly 88%, trading today around 2/3 of a cent. The whole market turned to fear, and brand and meme tokens always bleed first. Open the chart and the picture is honest. Pengu is below every major moving average, the 10, 20, 50, 100, and 200 day. That's a full bearish stack, but it's not all one-sided. The RSI is pushing toward oversold, price is coiling inside a tightening wedge, and on-chain, some of the larger wallets have quietly been buying. So here's the real question this whole story has been building to. A brand can be loved, and its token can still bleed. Brand love doesn't automatically become token demand. So which one wins? Here's how traders frame it. Not a prediction, just a map. The level everyone's watching is support around 0.7 cents. Hold it, and the falling wedge, which is often a bullish pattern, stays alive, with the first resistance wall near 0.8 cents. Lose it, and the next stop is lower, toward the swing low near 0.58. That swing low is the invalidation. Break it cleanly and the bullish structure is gone. What could tip it? Bullish side. A proposed Pengu ETF, expansion into Asia, a brand that keeps growing outside crypto. Bearish side, token unlocks keep adding supply, so price needs fresh demand just to stand still. And in a fear market, demand is shy. And as always with smaller coins, watch Bitcoin. Where BTC goes at its own key levels will likely decide which way Pengu breaks. The lesson of this whole story, don't trade the penguin, trade the level. If you want to trade Pengu, it's on Margex as PENGUUSD, with leverage up to 75 times. And after a story like this, the warning matters more than usual. A brand token can move violently in both directions, so set your stop loss, keep your size small, and never let a great story talk you out of a plan. Hype is not a trading plan. This is one possible scenario, not a guarantee, not financial advice. Always manage your risk. The penguin that refused to die has one more chapter to write. We'll be watching the chart. See you in the next one.